I guess everybody got what they wanted today, huh? Cool cat. I mean,
You damn right, man. We got a lot to talk about. Man,
yeah,
let's not
man.
keep y'all waiting. Let's go.
Fly, eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our eagles fly. Fly, eagles, fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Hold on. Let me see y'all faces. Hold on for just a second. They are. Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to another episode of Birds of Broad Street. I'm your boy, Missy Man Scoop. Got kind of YouTube representing the birds. I got my guy Smitty Eagle in the building. What up, Smitty?
Man, we cooling, man. We chilling. We vibing, man. Everybody feeling good on the inside, right?
Yep. Yep. We got a lot to talk about. We're waiting for the rest of the crew to come in. And trust me, we will play the full clip of AJ Brown reaction. We'll give our full reaction. We'll play the clip and we'll talk about it once again. Trusting, believe me. But let me slow y'all down a little bit and talk about some other stuff that happened today before we get to AJ Brown. So first things first, Smitty, and salute the Eagle, everybody. We got some news and updates about the coaching staff. We got new coaching staff on our Philadelphia Eagles. Hold on, let me pull it up. We got new offense and defensive coaching staff, plus Kellen Moore and Big Fangio. Your thoughts on the new coaching staff?
I mean, I was already, you know what I'm saying, invested in seeing what these guys had to bring to the table. So I think it's a good opportunity, a fresh start, a new journey. I dropped a video today about it. You know what I'm saying? It's a new journey, man. It's a clean slate for everybody. Everybody get to start over. It's a few people I thought possibly should have lost their job, but they here now. So there's no point in dwelling on this. Time to move on and move to 24, 25 season.
Yeah, I with you on that. I am okay with the coaching staff. I want to see how they is when the season starts. So I'm okay with the coaching staff. What up, Aaron? What up, Stu? What up, Dale? Let everybody know that we live. Everybody, let everybody know we live. Trust me, we'll talk about AJ Brown in a minute. I want to get this stuff up and running. Plus, I think King DB's coming. We got Steve Assess. So the crew should be on their way back together in a few minutes. So we're just ramping up. So another thing I want to talk about is we signed a new tight end.
Nah, he not
We
new. We
signed,
signed. We traded for him last year. He
Oh
been
yeah,
here. He was here last year. He just didn't play.
yeah. So what's your thought on Albert once again being a part of the Philadelphia Eagles?
I wanted to see what he had last year, cool cat. I thought he had the ability to be, you know what I'm saying, a good tight end too. I think he brings a lot of those abilities you're looking for in a tight end, man, where he can go up and get the jump ball. He can play one-on-one. He could block a little bit. He's not really great at blocking, but he can block a little bit. But I think he could bring some things to the Philadelphia Eagles that we didn't get the opportunity to see last year. And seeing that Kellen Moore likes that two tight end set, I think Albert O can come in and get some of those receptions.
Yep. For me, it is what it is. Another body to the mix. Did he get any touches? Last year?
I think like two catches.
Yeah. It's another body. It's another body in the mix. So
No, we
it
traded
is
a pretty good draft pick for him. He just didn't get the right opportunities, man. He got the ability to be he got the ability to be Denver. You know what I mean? What he did in Denver, he got the ability, but um I think he just need the opportunities, man.
right. Like you said, he just needed the opportunity. So do you think he'll get this opportunity with the Kellen Moore scheme?
Yeah, I think he will. I think he will. I think he'll get an opportunity to play.
Yeah.
They looking
So
for
it
we're
is
looking for
what it
extra
is.
tight end help. So I think he'll get the opportunity to play. He'll get the opportunity to play.
Yeah. So next up, before we get to AJ, and we got a lot of thoughts on him. Again, around 8:15, 8 something. As soon as I get home, we'll play the full clip. I promise y'all we will play the full clip. Just bear with me. I'm on the train, y'all, so bear with me. So the cap the cap for the 2024 season will be 255 million salary cap. So we got Washington with 87 million, Giants with 32 million. We're 32.1 million, and Dallas is negative 8.1 million. So on the to-do list with the Philadelphia Eagles, my brother from another mother, King DB in the building. What up, King?
I'm only here to answer questions. That's all I'm trying to do.
Or you think you AJ Brown today, huh?
I got on my juice shirt. I'm standing on business today.
Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay. All right, let me ask you this before, because y'all lucky I'm not home yet to play that clip. So we found out about the new coaching staff. King, what's your thoughts on the new coaching staff?
Like I said before, I'm excited about Doug Nussmeier. The other guys, I'm actually surprised they kept their job after the debacle of last year. But hey, they still on the team. They still see something there. So I'm happy that Kellen Moore still is riding with the offensive guys. As far as the defensive guys, man, I'm excited to see Hurt. Put these guys in position. I want him to work with these young guys. Also, I want to get him some more depth behind Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter, of course. Don't know if Fletch is coming back, but we'll see. We'll see. But I debunked all the nonsense that was going on with Fletch in my previous video. But overall, man, I'm just excited to see a new regime of coaches and some of the old coaches, but see what they could bring together to the point where we get back on track. That's all I'm worried about. Just like you on that subway, we gotta get back on track.
Well, Twins Digger, how y'all doing in the chat, everybody? So another topic.
That train got him.
Tight
That
end,
train got him on the hooker.
That boy sound like a transformer.
That train got him in the Give me your service, buddy.
Yo, honestly, I'm be honest with you, man. Like I tweeted about this. I'm like, yo, why bring this guy back? But I gotta remember that it's not Nick Sirianni calling the plays anymore. It's crazy how he only had two. Well, he had, yeah, out of 53. They said something crazy. It was a crazy number, but he only had 2 receptions. 2. Because he wasn't being used like that. Well, I think that Kellen Moore with the 2 tight end sets, I think that he would use them more. So, we just gotta see. We just gotta see. But I don't understand now, but I probably understand later. I'll probably understand later when they put this whole thing together, man. I feel like throughout all this drama filled off season and the uncertainty of the team, I feel like that they cooking up something. So, I just can't wait.
I think 2 tight ends finna get cut. We finna draft one.
Yep. So
You heard me, DV. I know you heard me. Don't sip that cup like you hear what I said. Calcaterra and Stahl will not play for the Eagles in 24-25. We will have
Like I think Stahl
back.
gonna still be an Eagle, bro.
Practice squad.
No, he's still gonna be an Eagle though.
Practice squad. He'll be practice squad.
No, he's a blocker, bro. Like, all right.
I don't care about that. We could bring in another blocker that actually can catch the ball and do something productive after the catch.
You could.
yep. Harold Parkins Jr., the LSU linebacker.
3rd round pick though. I mean,
yeah, like a 3rd to 4th round pick.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, somebody answer it.
Hey, look, DV, what I said before you put it out there.
He did say
what I said.
He did say it.
Come on, man. Y'all know I be cooking up these parlays. I'm all on PFF every day. I ain't paying all this money not to use it. I'm doing my research. I got
man. We got to show up that defense. We got to show up that defense, bro.
Because I know what's
with the 3rd pick at least.
I know Howie, so I be digging deep. I be trying to find them little jewels because I know he'll go try to find the jewel.
Yeah. So what we was about to talk about, King, was the salary cap. The salary cap now is $255 million, and the Eagles will have $32.1 million in cap space.
Yeah, but we could turn that into 60. Though. We could turn that into a max of 60 with restructures and extensions. We can go into free agency with 60 million if how we get to work next week.
Yeah, I was going to ask you guys, with that cap space, what y'all think we should do? What you think how we should be up doing?
Hey, listen, we going there with 60 million. How we gonna act? Donkey, bro. Listen, if we get 60 million, that'll be the most cap space we've had in the last 12 years.
Yeah. Dang, Dav, you only see Smitty, bro. Like that's crazy, bro. I thought we was cool. Let me think. If we get 60 million after restructures, cuts, things like that, I feel like it's a no-brainer to bring Swift back. It's a no-brainer. There's no reason why you don't bring that guy back. There's no reason. I've been watching tape of this season. I ain't even talking about 2022.
No, hold on, real quick. Hey, Rock, that's after paying Smitty though. The 60 million includes extending Smitty. So the 60 million doesn't have anything to do with Devontae money. That's after you extend Smitty and after you extend Landon Dickerson, you will free up 60 million.
Exactly. And then on top of that, like I said, you bring back Swift. I think Hassan's going to stay. I think he's going to stay. I think he's going to work out a deal with them to, make it team friendly. We shall see though. But my concern is Swift because I know how Kellen Moore likes to run his offense, and I feel like Swift is the best bet. A lot of people are saying the guy from the Chargers, I forgot his name, brain fart shit.
Who?
But he's injured. The guy, the running back from that used to play for the Chargers, or he's one of those guys that's a free agent now.
Is it Melvin Gordon?
No.
Oh, Austin Eckler.
Yeah, Eckler. They want him here, but he's very injury prone.
Yeah, he won't top. He said he won't top money too. He already came out and said he won't top running back money.
For you to play 8 games in a season,
he won 13, cool. 14 million. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo. He can stay right there. But I need Swift home. Besides that, man, like I feel like, how we going to work his magic, get some guys in here. And it got to be especially on defense. It has to be. It has to be some guys that want to be in a part of an organization, a passionate organization. We need guys in here like that. So we shall see, man. Who knows how we might do a draft trade, and we end up with somebody that we gonna be talking about throughout the draft. So who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen, man? But all in all, man, I just think that if we got 32 million right now, and we could increase that to 60, Swift better be home.
Somebody told me this, right? And I thought about it. I was like, dang, what if it do happen? Okay, so everybody expecting like Michael Penix to drop, right? If the Broncos was, let's say for instance, really sold on Michael Penix, he was at 22. They called and was like, look, give me this first, give me a second, and give me the 2025 first for Surtain. We doing it?
No.
That long talk.
It's gonna be hard for me to say no, bro. Because it depends. Like I told them like this, and this really honest to God truth. I'm gonna keep it real. Depending on what has transpired through free agency, if we have a hole at that corner spot, and I don't feel like at 22, I'm looking at the board, all the cornerbacks is gone. There is no more top cornerback to draft, and there's no more left in free agency. Maybe I'll make the trade, but only at that point. I have to be in dire need for a cornerback, one of the future that I don't have on my roster. That's the only way I'm making that trade. Only way. And the only reason I would trust the trade is because I know how we'll get my 2025 first rounder back.
How?
He gonna flip it back. He gonna flip somebody for something to get it back. Because he got a whole 2 years to get it back. Because we're going to have not 2025, 2026, my bad. Not 2025, 2026.
First. Oh, 2026? Yeah, cool. I'll do that. See, you said 2025.
I meant 2026.
if you do 2025, oh, hell no, bro. We need to get rid of some people like him.
Nah, I was jigger. I was saying he already off the roster at that point. I was saying he already off the roster. He gone.
For what, though?
Who?
Bradbury.
He probably already a June 1st designated cut. He already off the roster. He no longer part of the Philadelphia Eagles.
I don't think he gonna be cut. He's not one of the names.
He can be cut
though. Next shift. What's up?
Yeah. Or a big bag of cookies.
Yeah,
I don't need no big bag of cookies. Give me a bag of cookies with like 2 or 3 cookies in it. The mini ones too, not even the big ones, the little mini ones. The little mini ones. Yeah.
So
I need Howard to make a move, man, because I just don't know. Like I was looking at Kevin Byard today, man. 12 million if you cut him. Like it's starting to look like some of these people that can get us money is gonna be gone.
I believe so. Because when you get a new defensive coordinator, especially as a stature of Vic Fangio, he's going to want his guys there. Somebody that he knows.
Well, he going at least system. Guys that he thinks can play the system from what you've seen on tape. At least
so, and that's why I'm not a huge fan of it, but I really believe that Eddie Jackson will be an Eagle.
Maybe
it's possible. I believe so. I believe it.
it depends on what the price is too. Even though he the guy, I just don't, bro. I don't want no more old dudes, man.
You know they're going to try to bring vets in here, especially if we lose our core vets. They're going to try to bring some vets in here to try to be voices.
Nasty, man. People is getting younger, bro. We can't keep going out here and get these old heads, fool. Cannot, DV. We gonna get our head bust, bro. Out here trying to get these old heads.
Let's see. Dev
They the
said,
same player. You might as well same player. They're the same player. You might as well keep Meyer.
Right, Dev. Right, Dev. That's what I said. But at the same time, if you could get Eddie for cheaper, they might do that. If it's a big if.
Yep. So there is the Philadelphia Eagles have been in some new.
Hey, cool. Who you about to rob?
Huh?
Who you about to rob, bro? You look like you about to rob somebody. You look like you about to rob somebody, yo.
No!
He do look like he about to rob somebody.
I because I'm outside in the dark, man.
We don't want no problems, bro. We don't want no problems.
I'm not in studio. I just came off of work. I'm on my way to the studio so I can get this AJ Brown clip going. I ain't robbing nobody.
You mean your house? What you mean a studio? Like you about to rap, bro? Like yo, you tweaking right now.
Oh, so you spitting bars now? Yeah. Cool Cat, drop one for us real quick, dog.
No, I'm messing with you.
I don't rap. I don't rap.
I'm messing with you.
I don't rap. Yeah, it's my house. I'm going back to my house. Right.
I'm just happy. Cool Cat. I'm just happy to be back, man. Look. I'm just.
Yeah, I'm happy you is back, man. Clap it up for King DV, man. My brother back on Broad Street, man. And don't ever leave. Please. Don't ever leave. Clap it up for King DV, y'all. My brother back. Ski Mask season. Y'all funny as heck. Y'all funny as heck, Ski Mask. By the way, salute to Philly 500 for getting 1 million subs, by the way. Salute to Philly 500.
Yeah, salute to
Philly 500. Crazy, yep, welcome back, King. My brother's back. You heard what the man said. His studio. Y'all funny, man.
You know what it is.
E. Jackson over D. Elliott from the Dolphins, or what y'all think?
That's on both.
Yep. So
I'd rather Eddie Jackson because it's a smarter thing. Whereas though Vic Fangio is familiar with, and he's familiar with Vic Fangio. I think that it will work out better if we had Eddie Jackson over Elliott. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, same here. Let's see.
If we had to choose.
Yep. Shout out to 500 man 1 mil. Exactly. Salute to Philly 500. So anyway, there has been some rumors and leaks going out for our Philadelphia Eagles to the point where AJ Brown had the last show. And we'll start with the obvious one. According to source per Derek Gunn, Jalen freaking Hurts' contract pulled him in numerous directions on and off the field, put him under a lot of pressure. And then there's Nick Sirianni and Big Dom. King DV, I know you saw it. Your reaction to these rumors, reports.
Hold on. All right, listen. My stance has changed real quick, Dev. Dev and DV. I'm gonna take a stance real quick. I'm gonna drop that issue I had for a moment. You know what I mean? Because listening to AJ Brown today, I had to have a little recollection. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna stop believing in these reports because it's starting to get a little too much for me. I'm starting to really get a headache with Philadelphia Eagles media. So I'm gonna take a stance for Jalen Hurts today, man. I'm gonna tell people to stop lying on my quarterback. Stop lying on my quarterback. You know what pulled him in different directions? Brian Johnson came in and he was buns. That's what pulled him in different directions. His homeboy, that he got a job, couldn't do the job, and he didn't know what to do. He wanted to probably get the man fired or whatever. Let's stop. They kill him a quarterback, man. Like, I know I said the little leadership issue that I had, You know what I mean? I was like, all right, I got a little problem with the little leadership thing, but I I don't like how they keep doing so much, man. They doing so much, DV. It's starting to get really aggravating, like how Philadelphia they just making up stuff, and then to hear somebody actually say it to them made me feel great. Really made me. I ain't gonna lie to you, DV. When he said what he said, when they played the clip, when he said that, I was like, oh, he chose violence today. He came in with the violence.
That's why I got my juice hoodie on. I'm on that type time. I was waiting for this topic, but I feel like this, right? With Philadelphia sports media, I feel like that they control the narrative so much that players are really frustrated with them, and I feel like even with the interview, I feel like that they really didn't hear what AJ Brown was saying, and I think that's why he was basically just like, I understand, because you're not listening to nothing that this man is saying. They start talking about the fan base. They spend so much money and this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. They try to figure out what happened and why we missed like 7 weeks of Eagles football, the standard type of football. And I'm like, that's not even what he was talking about. You're controlling the standard, whereas though that you're creating narratives that, oh, he's a diva. Oh, he's this, he's that. He basically pinpointed everything he wanted to say. But they sit up there, they protected the hell out of Spike Eskins, man. They protected.
Hey, don't
dude,
go into
bro.
it yet. Let Cool Cat play the clip.
I got you. But at the same time,
talk about it.
No. You gotta
play the clip first. We want the clip first, and then we don't want you to play the clip after we talk about it.
We gotta let this thing roll, man. Go ahead, play the clip. Play the clip.
All right,
man.
I gotta say it.
Play the clip. Cool Cat, what you waiting on?
I just said it.
Come on.
Golly, man.
Why your voice so high?
Something's wrong with you people, man. Something wrong with y'all. Something really wrong. Like seriously. I just came home, man. Let me get the clip. I'm getting the clip right now, y'all. Trust me, I'm getting the clip.
Oh, man. But no, I just think that AJ Brown stood on business, and I tweeted it. He's gonna come in on some Birdman and on Breakfast Club types, and that's exactly what he did. And I couldn't be so proud. And it made Ike Reese just look like this small. And he, no, man, like, we was just sitting up there doing.
Hey, I said, before he played the clip,
Yeah,
I said in my video earlier.
DV,
I said in my video earlier, like, 2023 was one of those seasons where we kind of was like stalling out a lot, playing a lot of teams that we supposed to beat. It was like, we scratching for the surface, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm hoping 2024, like, not saying I don't want tough games because that's football. That's part of the that's part of the vibe. But I want some of them complete games. I want some complete.
He is called in, Ike. We are lucky to be joined by Eagles star receiver AJ Brown. AJ, how's it going? It's Jack Fritz, Ike Reese here on WIP.
How y'all doing, man?
What's up, AJ?
What's up?
All right, so there's been a lot that's been discussed, I guess, about you and what have you. And honestly, I woke up this morning was surprised about all the stuff about you potentially coming on today. But we're excited. We're excited, man, to have you potentially clear up a lot of stuff that's been out there. First of all, is there anything that you particularly want to clear up and that you have to say?
No, I don't. I mean, no, I don't have anything to clear up. I'm going to talk to you guys and answer whatever question you want to answer.
Okay.
You need answer, but so yeah, I'm gonna give you guys like 10 minutes, and after that, it is what it is.
All right, well, let's shoot with it, man. Like I said, we appreciate you calling. Let's get to it. I think the first thing most Eagles fans want to know is your state of mind, your happiness with being an Eagle currently and moving forward. Let's start with that one, about your feelings about being a Philadelphia Eagle now and for the foreseeable future.
I have no problem. I want to be here. It's as simple as that. I love where I'm at. As simple as that. Next question.
Okay. Okay. Well, so here's another thing that everybody.
I love that.
Go ahead, King. First part. Go ahead, because I saw you moving. Go ahead.
I like the fact that he just cut it off and left it there because they was going to try to, you know, do some, points on what he said. They was going to say, okay, what you mean you want to be here, things like that. So he just cut it short because they was going to drag this out, and he said he was only going to give them like 10 minutes. So I like that the fact that he basically chose violence. He wanted to, come at them, and when he start, well, we'll get to it.
Yep. So any thoughts before we continue?
No, I like what he said, man. I like how he kind of like killed the drama easily. He was like, man, I want to be here. That's that. You know what I mean? Exactly what I kind of asked for in the first part. Like he could have easily said that way before he waited all that time to say it.
Yep. Here we go.
Somewhat been speculating about is the relationship between you and Jalen, right? I remember last year when you, maybe it was the year before that, when you got traded for and you and Jalen FaceTiming each other, and we know how close you guys are and everything of that nature. And it just seems from the outside that maybe there could be something with you two's relationship and whether or not that's an issue. What do you say to that?
I think that's total BS. I'm not gonna get into me and his relationship on the air, but it's total BS. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a problem when I was on my six game streak. They wasn't talking about that then. So they only started talking about that when we started losing. So of course, yeah, you see friction from everybody, from the coaches, the players, from everybody. So yeah, so there you go.
Okay.
AJ, one thing that also is on the minds of Eagles fans, and they want to make sure they know if it's you or not. Is that your Twitter account right now, or is someone else running your Twitter account, or someone hack your Twitter account?
So whatever weekend it was, somebody did hack my Twitter account. I got my Twitter account back. So the last week when I called you guys out for your BS, yes, that was totally me. Last night, yeah, that's totally me. But the other day when talking about whatever, that was not me.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Hey, I love that part.
I got a couple questions for you guys, though.
For sure.
Oh, pause it. Cool cat. Pause it. Pause it. What you saying, Smitty?
Hey, that was a perfect part. Like they thought he was gonna be like, nah, it wasn't me. He was like, nah, that was me. Like, nah, it was a time where my account did get hacked and some things happened where it wasn't me. But that was me. That was 100% me, and yeah, I was talking about y'all 100%. Straight up.
What I liked about it is that after that response, he said, "Yeah, that was me. That was all me when I was talking about y'all." Then he sit up there and came right with it, like, "I'm gonna ask y'all some questions," and then he started going into that mode, and I'm like, "Oh, I know what type of time he on now." And then they deflected the hell out of it. But you go ahead, play it, man.
No problem. Here it comes.
For sure.
What's the deal? What's the deal? Like, you guys supposed to be supporting Philly, but it don't turn out to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why make up so many rumors? You know what I'm saying? Like, because most of the rumors don't even be real rumors. These are rumors that you guys are making up and everybody run with. Like, so what's the deal? Like,
well, for us particular, I don't think either one of us have made up any type of rumors about you or anybody else on the team. I know I may have met you once in passing or twice, so you may not even remember me. I know I'm a former player with the Eagles, and that's one thing I don't do is make up anything about any player or anything that's going on. Now, we may react to things that are being reported and come up with our own opinion about things and then form questions that we feel is worthy of being discussed with our audience. You got to realize you guys are Philadelphia Eagles. It's the number one sports team in this town. And when things aren't going well with the team, especially from a results standpoint and how the season ends, people are going to speculate. People are going to want to know what happened. And that's a big mystery. That's a big mystery as to what happened with this team coming down the stretch. A team that was 10-1 and looking like the best team in the league, all of a sudden wins 1 out of the last 6 games and goes out in the playoffs in embarrassing fashion. This fan base is going to want to know what happened there, and speculation will happen. And so, but just far as making up rumors or making up false things, that's not something I know.
I like
Ike Reese sounds sick as hell.
I don't mean to be disrespectful when I say this, but it's crazy how he came straight at you like, why do y'all create the negative effect on the media, like Philadelphia sports media, and he deflected on the fans. You see what happened there? And that's why I'm like, yo, answer the man question, man up. And he sit up there like, yo, man, like we got answers. Like if it's nothing being answered, we want answers. And no, but the way not to do it is not to sit up there and say AJ Brown's a diva or AJ Brown want more catches or things like that. This is where AJ Brown is coming at, going at them for, but they're creating stories about AJ Brown. Like, okay, now AJ Brown don't want to be here, to the point where the Adams chick, Kay Adams, basically sat up there and asked him the same damn question. How did it get all the way to her? That's what I'm saying. It started here. And he's talking about something, oh, well, we didn't start this. We just hear stories and then we're playing it on here and we're commenting on that. No, y'all basically did that. Spike Eskers actually did that. He actually said whatever he said about AJ Brown, and he waited until AJ Brown was off the phone to actually call up and say what he needed to say. Because I heard the rest of it too. But go ahead. That's all I wanted to say, man.
Smitty?
Nah, you can keep going. Keep going.
All right.
I personally do. My co-host right here, this station, we don't really do that. Now, we may bring up a hypothetical question. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I quoted a video yesterday with whatever some guy was talking about. Philly media is the reason why I get paid to do this, and I get cars and nice houses and all that. Like, that's BS. Like, come on.
Yeah, and
like,
listen, go ahead.
I'm talk like that.
That's his personal opinion, and whether it's not anything that's factual or have you, but I can understand where that could certainly rub you the wrong way or anybody else is being spoken about in that manner. But again, that's more or less in a generalization of just basically saying your fans and your media are a big reason why the sport is as popular that it is, and it generates the money that it does. So it's more or less in a generalizing situation that it, to your point, it certainly was directed from some of your actions, but I don't really think it was personal towards you, if that makes any sense.
No, I think a lot of shit be personal. I'm sorry, but a lot of stuff be personal towards me though. You know, even like the the whole diva thing and all that. Like, I mean, listen, I know you guys be talking. You guys, majority of the news that come out of your show be negative all the time, and I understand where you're trying to get clicks and views and this and that, but you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the way to go. I think you should be authentic and you should handle it the right way. But that's not how that show been going. And you know what I'm saying? I wanted to come on the show and talk to you guys a little bit and see what's going on, because it just doesn't make sense. And I made a statement. You know, we're like, you guys are our biggest haters. Like, we got to prove to the media, not necessarily just your radio show, but mostly the media, that we can play ball, or we can we meet the standard. We should say. And you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? I never dealt with nothing like that. I'm not trying to change the media. I'm not here to change the media. But I just felt like I'm going to give you guys a little 10 minutes and I'm going to answer whatever question you want to answer. And you don't got to, and honestly, I just feel like we gave you the answer. You just, like, people just didn't want to accept the answer. And that's all right too. But you can speculate, you can do whatever, but it just doesn't make sense. And it's just not the way to go. And the only reason I'm really coming on is because I'm really taking up for my teammates, because half of the stuff I have for the rumors it really be crazy. So yeah, so that's why I'm here. So let's do it.
And that's fine, but just know that this isn't the place where the rumors start. If there's a report that comes out from a reporter and he puts his name on it, there's been a couple of those this week. Like, that's where that originates at. That's what.
So you have the morning show, the midday show, and then you have the evening show. You have those three shows, right?
Afternoon.
Well, yeah, the afternoon show.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
When AJ Brown basically said that you guys, you know, it's WIP as a collective. Y'all actually doing conspiracy theories on these narratives against the team that y'all supposed to be repping, right? Yes, it's right to critique the team when they're doing poorly and everything like that. But when you run with narratives like, oh, what's his name, Charlton, when you run with his narrative and then you sit up there and be like, oh, this is why this, that, and the third is going on, and this, that, and the third, now it's just looking bad for Philadelphia. Who's going to want to play for us at the end of the day? You know, and this is AJ Brown, just, you know, his frustrations. And this is from mid-season when we start losing. This is when he started getting frustrated, and he has every right to sit up there and do that. He was our best player last year. Let's just be honest. He was our best player last year. And for a guy like Ike to sit up there and just defer everything that he said, that's it doesn't sit right with me. It really don't. And I'm gonna just be honest with you. I think that AJ Brown asked the right questions, and they were deflecting and basically say, oh, it wasn't us. Yes, it was y'all. And he's coming with the smoke, the same smoke that he had on that tweet that he told y'all that he tweeted. He's coming with that same smoke, and y'all sitting up there backing down. And then when he gets off the phone, y'all want to sit up there at like y'all got y'all big boy pants on again. It's ridiculous, man. It's unheard of. It's unheard of, man. I don't know. I just think that, you know, AJ Brown did the right thing, but I think that how WIP looked at it, just made them look much weaker than we already seen them as.
Yep. Smee?
No, it's just weird, man. Because nobody wanted to stand on business, but they was talking real bold when AJ or nobody else wasn't there to defend the team. They had all these questions and all these scenarios and all these playbacks of what happened in the locker room and their opinion of what happened in the locker room. But then when AJ Brown is standing there and he asking you what's going on, you telling us, oh, it came from other sources and we didn't put it out. Why would you stand on the soul of somebody else if you ain't ready to die? Like, come on, man. You can't stand on somebody else's feet, man, if you ain't ready to run in their shoes. Like, it makes no sense how you gonna put something out without any evidence or any factual knowledge of what's going on behind it. You just put it out because this is what's sent to you in your email. Like, come on, man. There's no investigations. There's no reach out to the team. There's none of that. It's just, oh, I'm gonna put it out because it sounded good to me when it came to my head. Like the narrative is going left, and it keep going left. And AJ Brown, whether he say something or don't say something, it's still gonna be a negative energy around what people and picked him to be because that's just what they've created. Has he helped them create the narrative? Yes. Yes. Going in and having sometimes a moment in the wrong moment has looked differently than what he has wanted to look. But sometimes passion can be displayed at just the time when you can't control it. And you know, I think the media, man, they don't understand. Like, you gonna ruin an opportunity to have a relationship with a good guy, man, that you can bring in, and he's a fan favorite. He's loved by the people. So I don't understand why they causing an issue with AJ Brown and then won't stand on it when he call you out.
Yep. Let's continue.
It starts. I don't know where they get their sources from, who's telling them what, but this is a in live show that we react to news that's out there. And you guys play for the Philadelphia Eagles. You're the number one team in the city, and you're the team that people most care about. So when things are reported pertaining to the team, the fans are going to react and media is going to react. That's life being here in Philadelphia. I've been here 26 going on 27 years. It's what it is. And I don't think that's going to change. But I don't want you to think that it's anything personal with you. And that's why I was more than happy to have you call up. If you need to clear the air about some things, it's not personal with us. I'm not taking offense to anything. I don't think he is. And if you are, no one is trying to offend you. But if you wanted to clear the air about anything, we wanted to give you the opportunity to do that, not for our sake, but for your fans' sake. Like it's you may think it's just media, but we're just conduits to the fans. And sometimes we are, and I know some fans won't necessarily agree with this, but every fan doesn't think the same. So there are fans that are concerned about certain things that happen with the team this year, and they aren't satisfied with that. And that's just something that we discuss. and it's just the way that it is. I don't know how to go about that any differently. It's been that way before I got here, and it's probably going to continue to be that way.
That's understandable.
Because he ain't
AJ,
had
I'm
nothing he said.
curious. You know, you said that you guys gave us the answers for what happened on the stretch run. In your estimation, what do you think that what is the answer? What do you think happened for that to happen? And is this locker room okay?
Yeah, the locker room is fine. Like I said earlier in the season, or after the season, whatever, I just said players wasn't executing. Like I said in the interview, that's what it came down to. I think the media kind of ran with the coaches. It's the coaches' fault. The coaches didn't prepare us and this and that. I never blame the coaches. I'm not the person to blame the coach. I'm not trying to blame anyone. You know, I'm the guy who's gonna look in the mirror and gonna challenge everybody else. Like, it was the players not executing, and that's what happened. And if you look back closely, Ike said it a few seconds ago that we were playing like the best team in the league. No, we wasn't. We may have the best record in the league, but we wasn't playing like the best team in the league. It was like that all year.
Yeah.
But we were scratching away getting wins. And so when stuff started to really unravel and stuff like that, stuff started to not go as planned, then you saw what was happening. And then, like I said earlier, it was a domino effect, and it was trying to stop the bleed, and it was just everything was just going too fast at that point.
I'm curious, Kellen Moore, new offensive coordinator, has he reached out, and how are you excited to work with Kellen Moore?
Hold on. I gotta stop that part right there. Why ask about Kellen Moore, man?
And that's where he was getting at. So basically, he asked about Kellen Moore, and they asking, you know, to deter from him, you know, try to calm him down and cool him off from, you know, this him standing on business. And then that's where he was like, "No, y'all want me to answer questions. I'm here to answer y'all questions. We're not here to talk about Kellen Moore. We're not here to talk about none of that." So I'm happy. I'm happy that he actually stood on business, man, and he stuck to the script. And I'm happy that, you know, he said everything that I wanted him to say today. You know, not just the fact that he wanted to be ego and he was happy here, but just combating everything that, you know, Philly sports media. Like, we don't even know the last time like a superstar of his nature actually said something like that to the sports media.
Joel Embiid probably a few years ago.
I mean, yeah, but
when he got it to him when he got into it with them after the finals. I mean, after the loss in the playoffs.
That was the second round.
Yeah, second round. Yep. He was up there spazzing. That's like the last, but he wasn't even really like spazzing like that. He wasn't even really
he wasn't
on business. He had just made a statement and he just stood on his statement. But nah, he was coming to the check-in. Like, nah, I don't want to talk about nothing else but what I told you. I want to talk about when I hit you up.
He said, "I'm giving y'all 10 minutes of my time, man." I don't know how old y'all are, man, but it was similar to the Martin episode when what's your call came, the dude, what you talk about, Willis, when he came. And he was like, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes of my time. Yep. And he's like, that's all I need.
Yep. Let's hear from AJ. Yep. Let's hear from AJ. Kellen Moore, my God.
And what do you think he can kind of bring to this offense?
Yeah, I'm very excited to work with him. I talked to him a couple times, but we're not talking about that. You guys want to talk about what happened, so let's talk about what happened.
Business.
Well,
I'm gonna clear this up and I'm gonna move on. Let's do it.
Okay. I mean, we actually, like I said, I thought the biggest questions people wanted to know, AJ, is your happiness with being here in Philadelphia.
Why would somebody even think that I wasn't even happy?
Well, I mean, you didn't talk to the media.
Y'all made it up
a little bit there, and
I mean, you.
Oh, time out.
Yep.
Y'all didn't peep how he really asked the question, though. Like, the first time I listened to it, I didn't even peep how he really asked him the question. He was literally saying, why would anybody think I didn't want to be here? And it was a question like with an answer. It was rhetorical because the answer was because of WIP. Y'all put it out. Y'all pushed the source. Y'all pushed that AJ Brown was unhappy in Philly, and he literally just stood on it.
Exactly.
He
Exactly. He said
literally
because you
said
wasn't.
that.
And then here go Ike. Here go Ike. Because you
He was
wasn't
like-
talking to us. You wasn't talking to us. We called your phone. You didn't answer. You know, like that's basically what it is. So you just admitted that you created a narrative that AJ Brown was against Philadelphia and everything. You had Philadelphia sports fans 50-50 on if AJ Brown wanted to be traded or AJ Brown wanted to stay. You know, and that's what it was. Y'all created this narrative to the point where you got people calling up asking, hey, if we could trade AJ Brown, would you trade him for Patrick Surtain? Would you trade him for this? You know, what could we get for AJ Brown? Because he obviously don't want to be here because he's not talking to sports media. And he said it. If when we go back to the interview, he did say it. He said, look how y'all acted. This is why I didn't want to talk to y'all. I just want to go out here, play ball, do my job because that's something that I can control. I can control that. I can't control y'all doing these false narratives. But when enough is enough, and y'all talking about me and my teammates, now I got to sit up here and do this. And he said this is the last time he's going to be talking about it.
Exactly.
Last time he's talking about it. But go ahead,
Yep.
Coquette.
No problem. Let's keep on going. So, by the way, salute to AJ Brown, man. Salute to AJ Brown for doing this. Salute to AJ.
Why would somebody even think that I wasn't even happy?
Well, I mean, you didn't talk to the media for a little bit there, and
I mean, you wonder why. You see what the media is doing right now. This past whole month, you wonder why I'm not talking to him. I don't want to talk to him because no matter what I say, you guys gonna make a story anyway and pinpoint it however you want to pinpoint it. So and it was turned to a fact because it was turned into AJ upset at the Eagles. Not the Eagles are upset or no, it was always AJ and it was always that narrative. And I didn't want to do my teammates like that. So yeah, so I thought at the time was not talking was the best thing for the team because I didn't want to compound a negative with a negative. You guys see what was going on. We all frustrated, but it ain't nothing we can do about it but go to work, and that's what I was trying to do.
yeah, I mean, listen, I like I said, I certainly can respect that, and no issue there with that. But the other thing is people speculating about whether or not there's an issue with you and Jalen. Again, like I said, you've answered it already. We don't have to belabor that anymore.
Okay. I got to stop right there because apparently a lot of people don't understand. They're best friends. They're besties. They're ride or die brother in arms. Jalen freaking Hurts is the godfather of AJ Brown's daughter. They don't have to explain themselves. Did y'all see that clip where, hey, let's do it, Matt, in the 2020 after the 2022 draft? That should explain it all to you people. Jalen freaking Hurts. Jalen freaking Hurts and AJ Brown are best friends. They don't have to explain all that to y'all.
Yo, I don't even remember what episode of Inside the Nest it was for me and Smitty, but me and Smitty was going at it, and a lot of people was asking like, "Yo, are y'all cool?" I'm like, "Yeah, we good." He texted me the next day. We just had a
talk right after it.
Yeah, we had a disagreement, and it happens. So why can't it happen with them? They supposed to just be like, all right,
adrenaline is as high as it comes.
They kid and play all day. They kid and play all day. They don't have issues. They're gonna have issues, especially because now they're working together. You know, so it is what it is. But at the end of the day, both of them want to win, and that's what I like from our young guys.
Exactly.
Hold on, Randy. I know you say that, right? But I think this is gonna check a lot of that bull jump. It's gonna stop a lot of it. It's gonna make them reconsider putting out bull jump because you don't want the players to start basically saying we're not talking to WIP. We're not talking to these reporters. If they're in the locker room, we refusing. You start reporting them to the NFL. They putting out false information. They putting out false narrative. Yeah, you got the right as a writer to do certain things, but you ain't got the right to lie. And that's what they have started doing. So this might make them stop. You know what I mean? Make them start doing better work because you can't keep doing that, man. Because them guys, as players, yeah, they have an obligation to talk to the media. But once they start saying, "Hey, we don't want to talk to this guy, we don't want to talk to that guy," and it's amongst the majority, WIP is the most. See, you got to think. You hear WIP the most because they're on like 3-4 times a day, and they pushing the same narrative over and over and over. But then it's Jacob Sports Media too. But they basically linked in with WIP. They basically WIP buddies.
To an extent, because a lot of people don't mess with them at Jacob. Like, I don't think Mike Missinelli don't mess with them. I know Farzi don't.
Don't mess with who?
I don't know. WIP.
But that's personal reason though. I'm talking about as business. They kind of use each other though. They kind of like one of a kind. Like, but it's basically our media that's pushing the narratives though. You're not even really hearing about the Eagles on national media like that. And then when you do,
They will Monday when they hear this little when they hear AJ.
Nah, but look, that's what I'm saying. You're not even hearing about us until you hear it from them. Then you hearing some stuff from them, and then that's what's ended up on the national media, and then it's getting pushed from our own media sources, and that's the crazy part.
Exactly. Let's keep going.
Or we can move on from it. I think those are the things, the biggest things that fans wanted to know. Forget about like the media, like part of the media. And believe me, I had to learn this coming from being on that side of things to being on this side of things, that, you know, everything isn't as black and white as we may want it to be when it comes to sports there and talking about sports. There's a lot of gray area there. And there are times when the media oversteps the line. I've been guilty of that myself, but also as a former player, I try to make sure I keep those checks and balances there as well, because I do understand it from your perspective and your teammates' perspective and the team perspective as well. So from us, I'm telling you, we're not here making up anything about you or anybody else. We may discuss hypotheticals and things of that nature. That's part of killing time. That's part of creating content. That's part of what we do as Sports Talk when you come up with certain scenarios, whether they're going to happen or not. I just don't want you to think that we appreciate you coming on this show, certainly here, AJ. No one here has made up any rumors about you or anybody else on the show. Like, some of the reports we've talked about today came from a TV show on another network from someone outside of this city, and then another report came from somebody who's highly respectable in this town, that's been covering this team for nearly 30 years, and he has trusted sources, so people discuss that. Other than that, nothing has really been discussed other than speculation about the team.
I understand. I'm not trying to, like I said, I'm not trying to change the media. I know it's gonna be like this, or whenever it's gonna be like this, and it's gonna be like this when I leave. But I just truly just feel like I'm just misunderstood as a player, as a person, and you know, it gets frustrating. It gets frustrating because anything I say, anything I do, it gets magnified times 10. I'm classified as a diva. I want the ball and this and that, blah blah blah. When honestly it's the other way around. When it's the other way around, most importantly, like you see me getting upset on the sideline, and you automatically think it's about targets. No. What if I'm holding my players accountable? What if I'm the guy that pushes everybody in the locker room, make people uncomfortable to try to better themselves for the team? What if I'm that guy? You don't see it as much. You don't see it as much from Jalen, because that's not his personality. But I'm the person. Honestly, I'm the person that you need on the team, because I'm willing to hold people accountable, make people around me better. But nobody sees that. All you see is the little flare-ups and stuff like that. And I can honestly say, and you see the flare-ups because nobody in that building works harder than me. Nobody in that building prepares harder than me, more than me. I can stand on that and say that. And that's why you see the passion. That's why you see me react the way I act. Like, because nobody's spending that time like me. I know for a fact. Mm-hmm. So I'm misunderstood. I'm not even trying to be understood by people, because you're not going to understand me because you're not in my shoes. So yeah, I honestly, yeah.
But you do realize, real quick, AJ, I don't want to cut you off, but you realize people do want to understand you. Like, they do want to understand you. They do want to understand.
I don't think so. The stigma between what T.O. did here, and like they always trying to pinpoint that. No, they really don't. They just put me in this bubble with him or whatever he did in the past, and I know him. He's a great person. I'm not trying to talk bad at him, but I'm my own person. I don't move like that. I don't do none of that stuff like you can ask any of my teammates. That's the reason why I'm on the show today. Like I'm the person who stands up to the bully. Like I'm the person. And people don't really understand that. And when the play is needed, I'm the person saying, throw me the ball, I get us back going. Give me the ball. Like I'm that person. But nobody sees that. Like I give my team energy. I give my team this comfortability to tell them, all right, keep pushing. All right, we just had a bad play. So what? Move on. Let's go. Like I'm the firm person in the group. But nobody really sees that. All you see is me getting upset or whatever the case may be. And like I said, I'm human. I may not do it the best way every single time, but that's who I am. That's who I'm forever gonna be until I'm 6 feet under the ground. That's who I am. I'm not gonna change who I am. So if you don't like it, you just don't like it, because you might as well get in line with the rest of the people. And I'm not just talking about you guys. I'm talking about the media and whoever else. Like I'm my own person, and I'm not afraid to speak up. And that's what I think scares a lot of people, because like today, like I had the boss to get on your show today. Like I know my worth and I know what I bring to the table.
Yeah, and we appreciate it, man. Quite frankly, like I said, we appreciate it. Nothing being taken personal here. I'm glad you called up, and believe it or not, I think this is helpful for a lot of us, including media and fans, man, including fans. It helps us to get to understand you, what makes you tick, why you do the things that you do, to react the way that you act. I think that there is clarification here. I think that people can come to respect that and not overreact to what we may be looking at on the outside because of what someone did years ago or the way somebody behaved that wasn't you years ago. I think you coming on and speaking your truth is perfectly fine. I think that does help to at least clear up a lot of stuff, and it may change the narrative, man. You may be surprised that it does change that narrative, and you won't be as misunderstood moving forward. Because quite frankly, brother, whether you believe it or not, people want you here for the rest of your career. They don't want you playing anywhere else. They want you to retire in this Eagles uniform.
That's what, honestly, and like I said the other day, listen, I can have plans, but I also know it's a business. But I can tell you this: I want to be here, and that's all I can say. So yeah.
AJ, just last question for me during this, and again, thank you for your time. There's been a lot of reports about people within the Eagles thinking that Jalen needs to be more vocal as a leader on this team. I just want to give you the opportunity. You know him better than a lot of people. Do you agree with that, or is that something that you don't think is needed?
Get him, AJ.
Jalen is himself. I don't agree or disagree. He's going to be himself, and I'm not the person to try to change him to be something that he's not or whatever the case may be. But when things were going really good, you didn't hear those reports. You know, a lot of stuff happened. I mean, the season pulled everybody every which way. You know, it was ups, it was downs, it was more downs than ups, but it started off ups, and now everybody's scratching, everybody pulling, everybody just trying to see what's going on. But when we was winning, we was 10-1 or whatever. You saw the same reaction him on the sideline. But when we started losing, you still saw the same reaction. So how can you get upset at the same person who's doing the same thing? But a couple months ago, or whatever, he was the greatest leader for this organization. So like I said, man, listen, I don't agree or disagree because he's going to be himself, and I want him to be himself. I don't want him to be nobody but himself, because if he's not authentic. So,
well, we're good, brother. Unless you got something else you want to get off your chest.
I don't got nothing to get out of my chest, man. I just want to let Philly know I love him, and everybody who's making those rumors. Hey, man, you need to find another job, man.
All
right,
AJ.
And there you go.
And that's how you stand on big business. He blamed them. That's what I liked it. Nah, don't make nobody else take the blame. Y'all pushing it. Y'all out there with it. Y'all continuously keep saying it and putting it in the ground. Y'all putting it out 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 40 times a day. for everybody to hear it. So yeah, except that you part of the spreading of it. Because even if you didn't start it, you didn't verify. You didn't call any sources. You didn't reach out to any sources. You didn't reach out to any players or coaches or anybody inside of the organization to see if it was true. And that's the problem I got with the media. That's the problem, because then when they come out, it's just a retraction. You know what I mean? It's just, oh well, we made a mistake. You know, it might ooh, nah. How about just not having to make the retraction if you just stand on business and find out what's going on? It ain't hard to call somebody, and if you claim to be this top station, top media source, you telling me you don't have a source to reference or to verify another source. If something egregious come out, that's like somebody calling me and being like, "Man, you know, such and such did this." I'm not just finna go on social media and be like, "Oh, he did it." No, I'm gonna call some people. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check the news. I'm gonna check a few places before I just run with the story that somebody just called me and told me, because one person can tell you anything. Until I verify it by multiple sources, I can't do anything. So I think that's their problem. I'm hoping they do something better. But AJ Brown, I appreciate what he did, man. And you know, it's love back, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, it's always love. I'm glad he was able to come in and answer all their questions and actually tell them, you know, what they really doing to affect what's going on, because nobody want to continue to hear this. So I'm glad he did it. You know what I mean? Appreciate it.
Yep. King?
They basically said that they're not going to change the narrative. They're not going to change how they approach anything. They didn't say that while he was on the phone. It was more so that they were trying to deter blame on ESPN. They try to deter blame on certain people, and then they just copied the story and they just ran with the narrative. But they don't understand how much weight that narrative hold on certain fans that's indecisive, or fans that don't really do what we do, as that actually just look at them for some answers, and they like, oh, AJ Brown don't is not happy here, or AJ Brown not happy here. If he don't want to be here, he can get traded. So now you got phone calls piling up like that, and then you got a player like AJ Brown that's actually dialed in somewhat to your radio station, and it's like, yo, how does that make the organization feel? And then, on top of that, you got people in the organization that's leaking stuff out, or they probably not. They just probably just trying to, for this dry time, just like us, trying to create stories, trying to just, anything. We're talking about Albert O. Not to say anything bad about Albert O being signed or anything like that, but
Right.
it's not really a highlight. It's not really something that's going to bring people out to talk about it in our comments like that. You know what I'm saying? So what they do is they just try to, ruffle some feathers and just say, oh, AJ Brown's unhappy. Jalen Hurts ain't the same since he got paid. And then it's like, okay, that's the fireworks happen. So now we got Twitter going off like, oh, well, Jalen Hurts got paid and he don't know. Well, maybe he's not the leader that we thought he was. This, that, and third. So now it's all this negativity towards the team, because it's been created by the Philadelphia sports media, because we look to them first, and then we go branch out because we want to see what ESPN or Fox Sports or whoever got to say about us. But we look to Philadelphia sports media first. Me being in South Philly, me being in Philly, or us being in Philly, me and you, Cool Cat.
Yep.
We look to them first.
Yeah.
And then we branch out. But if they sit up there speaking negative on them, then I'm like, what's the point? What's the point of talking
Hey, you
about
really can't
them?
even say just y'all, bro. You just seen Randy say that's his only source, and he in Toronto, Canada. That's all he get to listen to is WIP.
He can't.
He in Canada on the West Coast, and
That's
his
like
only
he's
line.
in Toronto, so that's like 9 hours away from us.
No. He's in Canada. He's not in Toronto.
Oh,
he's
no,
in
that's more than
Canada,
9
way
hours.
over by
If he's
the
on the
other
West Coast.
side. He say
Right.
his only source is WIP.
But here's my thing with this is salute to AJ Brown for speaking up, for speaking his mind. The media is going to run with it, whatever punch they want to run, but AJ Brown stood on business. Now, hopefully, the media will stand on business and report real ish. I wish they would, but they won't, because on Monday I can hear a bunch of. Did you hear about AJ Brown talking about the media?
Hey, cool cat.
AJ Brown?
Hey, cool cat. On my way home, I was listening to WIP just to see the reaction to it, and like I said,
They already started.
They had Spike Eskins on, and he was just like, I don't agree with AJ Brown when he said this. I don't agree with AJ Brown when he said that. And then on top of that, the guy that you just heard just got, his panties in a bunch because AJ Brown was coming straight at him or straight at them about, what they were saying. Ike Reese, he was sitting up there. Oh yeah, he did say that, and and he was just like picking both sides. So I'm like, yo, you pick a side, you stand on it. Like that's not cool. Then he brought up the fan base, how he was a part of the Philadelphia sports world for like 26 years. He brought up all this crap. All this crap. They already been started this. It's not Monday.
I know WIP is starting, but I'm talking about people on Fox Sports 1 or ESPN and NFL Network, those people.
Yeah, because it started here.
Yeah, exactly.
Here. Then it's going to branch. Then it's going to branch out. It's going to get to them.
Yes.
And then, damn, I can't like as a player, Jalen Hurts or AJ Brown or so forth. I can't sit up there and watch ESPN or I can't watch Fox Sports or whatever like that because y'all talking negative about us too. I can't do it. So where's the win? Then they try to throw Fletch at us. Spike, that's Howard Eskins. His dad tried to throw Fletch at us, talking about, hey, Fletch wasn't happy with Jalen Hurts and this, that, and the third. But when he was on the couch on the K. Adams show with George Smith, he didn't sound like that. He did not like Jalen Hurts. And in the heat of the moment, you're going to actually, talk to your guy, of course. But at the same time, it's not like it was blown out of proportion. Like they said. So, I don't know, man.
That's why y'all need to subscribe to all three of us: Simone, One Trick or Trade Rock, Philly Notion, Philly 500, Philly Mike, Lord Brunson, JC, the whole crew, or Eagles Nation, Eagles everywhere. Because unlike these media people, we won't give y'all no bullshit. I'm sorry, because I can see the headlines Monday. Because they had a headline on First Take about which team should win the NFC East, and they never talked about it. Eagles or Cowboys. They had a topic about that, but they never talked about it. So the media, man, I tell you what. But it is what it is. We'll still be here every Monday for Birds of Broad Street. So let's go ahead. Oh, by the way, Broad Street Aftermath every Sunday with the three of us. We'll be back on to get y'all ready for the combine and free agency and react to this just so y'all can get your mind right. So, and King TV is not going nowhere. He'll be back on Birds of Broad Street. Just let y'all know. Yeah. He's not going nowhere. I won't let him. He's going to stay here.
And yo, like, if y'all want to, it's not just, Simone, it's, or, fingers crossed, my bro, Smitty, hopefully he gets monetized soon. He's still waiting. But y'all can, hey, support the channel, just giving super chats, things like that. We got people in here that's, monetized just to, get the support system up. And then also we could give out wrenches if you don't already have one.
Yep.
We want to do more for the people that support us. So I thank y'all for supporting us. If you're not subscribed to all the channels on the panel or even in the family that you see behind us, please just subscribe to all the channels, ding the notifications. Cool Cat got like 7 channels. I don't even know what he be doing anymore. He got one just strictly talking about the Cowboys. I don't know what's going on with his life. but
Hey,
I
hey,
can only.
it's making fun of street rats, King. It's making fun of these street rats, man. Man, you so funny. Hey, yeah,
but
I got, yeah,
but
go ahead.
I can only control one
Right.
channel but at the same time, like, look, just
I
subscribe.
think they on your side
I
too,
think
bro.
who
The new people. I think they on your side.
Yeah, I even
oh,
got a video game channel. Yeah, I do a lot just to bring the content to you guys. So,
that's what I'm saying. My man got a Xbox channel, a PS5 channel. He got all that, man. Like, whatever you need. I don't even know what
I'm
game he play.
worldwide. I'm worldwide, ladies and gentlemen.
But I
I'm
did
worldwide.
appreciate you, DV. I did reapply for my monetization today, so I'm hoping that thing come through here in a couple of days, man. I fixed all the little problems they gave me from the first apply. I'm hoping it's coming.
Right. So
Yeah.
hopefully everybody get there so we could get some support. Just more content. We can start giving out giveaways. Like, it could grow. We just gotta get there.
Salute to you, Walker. Salute to you. So let's go ahead, give our final thoughts so we can wrap up and turn out the lights. Go ahead, King.
Look, I'm gonna just say this, right? I don't like how y'all just on Birds of Broad Street was acting like that I wasn't coming back. Like,
I knew you was coming back. What are you talking about?
look, you every Sunday, you like, when you coming back? Everything okay? When you coming back?
Oh,
So no, wait. So
I
just
you
don't.
on here.
I just don't like it. I just don't like it, man. I just don't like it. So, I came here today to try to sit up there and set the tone. So that's all I'm here to talk about. So let's get it. I can't even say that with a straight face.
No, you
No.
cannot.
You wildin'.
No.
You wildin'.
No. On a serious note, though, man. Look. On a serious note, we gotta stick with the Philadelphia Eagles, man. I know some moves that needs to be made. I know that we want certain people off the roster. I know that we cool with the coaching staff right now. They did not actually have a press conference for our coordinators yet. But here's the thing, right? I don't want it to be like we're going into 2024 with the same mindset of leaving 2023. I think that it's going to be totally different. I think that, with the schemes, and we actually have the guy that created the scheme that everybody's trying to imitate, I think that we'll be fine. You just got to get the right personnel in there. And hopefully that, we can't get everybody, y'all. So we can't, soon as somebody get let go, like, I think it was the Dolphins that said that they're going to release somebody that was $60 million this year. They was going to release somebody, and we can't pick him up. So just don't put it out there. It got to fit the scheme, and then it also got to fit the salary cap. Regardless if the salary cap came up or not, we still got to do what's best for the Eagles. And I think we just got to put our chips down to Harry Roseman do the right thing this off season. So always go Birds, fly Eagles, fly. And look, man, I'll be here next week.
Dang right you is. Go ahead, Smitty.
Man, it's always back to business as usual, man. I'm trying to get back to the full-time grind of being a content creator. So, what I mean? Just like he said, things are coming bigger for everybody on the platform, man. So y'all stay tuned in. Y'all subscribe, ding the bells. Content coming fast, soon, and every day, man. You could catch something everywhere. It's always fly Eagles fly. It's always go Birds, man. Until I die. Or until I fly, however they want to make it. And it's gonna be a lovely one, man. I'm ready for the offseason.
Yep. And for me, y'all, hey, first things first, me and King DB are actually brothers. That's my brother. All right. So,
Alana,
I don't even.
You're very welcome. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you didn't have one. You're very welcome.
I'm gonna go live. So anybody that's in my live, not now, but I'm gonna go live. But not when I go live, whoever's on that live, I'm giving out wrenches, man. I don't have nobody with no wrenches yet since I got this new channel. I don't have nobody with no wrench. So
go subscribe to my brother King DV if you haven't done it. That's one of my things. Go subscribe to King DV. Let's get them subscriptions up. Secondly, Eagles Nation, stay on business. Stay on business. AJ Brown's doing it. King DV, Smitty, your boy, Mo, One Trigger Trey, and Notre Gang. We're all standing on business when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles. Don't let the media or nobody else stop y'all from standing on business. Simple as that. It's Fly Eagles Fly. It's Go Birds. It's Jalen freaking Hurts. And it's Birds of Broad Street till the day I die. So for Smitty, for King DV and your boy, we'll see y'all Sunday and Monday. Fly Eagles Fly. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like, subscribe, and comment to the Birds of Broad Street channel and all of our channels. And with that, lights out.
Sincerely,